Hello, welcome to Math 1324. This is Chapter 5, Section 3, Example 3. 3 just doesn't sound the same as 2. Anyway, find the monthly house payments necessary to amortize a 7.2% loan of $175,400 over 25 years and round to the nearest cent. Now here's the great thing. This term, amortize, all that means is to pay off a loan. Okay, that's really all it means. And believe it or not, we can use the TVM solver for that. And so basically what that's saying is that you're going to see an amortization table here in a little while. But for now, we're actually going to be using the formula for present value of an annuity. And if you remember, the present value of an annuity is this. But I will say the TVM solver is easier, and I'll show you in just a second. Anyway, to find the monthly house payments necessary to amortize, and in the formula, the monthly house payments, or the payments per whatever it is, in this case month, is always represented by R. So I need to get the R by itself. And again, we have, P, capital R, little r, and T. Capital P, we know, and that's the loan amount. So it's the present value. It's how much you are given today, which is the loan amount. Capital R, we don't know. That's what we want to figure out. How much should we make the payments a month for this to happen? Little r will be 7.2. Good. Little n, well, if we're making monthly payments, there are 12 months a year as far as I know. And then T is the time in years, which is 25 years. Good deal. So if P is 175,400 is equal to R times 1 minus, parentheses, 1 plus R of 0.072 over N of 12, all to the negative 12 times 25. All over 0.072 over 12. And this should be familiar to you. Type all that in, and then 175,400 divided by this number will give you R. But again, this is kind of difficult to do, so let's use the TVM solver. I don't really want to type all that in for now. Okay, so we have capital N, I%, PV, PMT, P/Y, C/Y, and we're making payments at the end of the month. Okay, so capital N is just the total number of payments, which would be the payments per year times the number of years. So 12 times 25, whatever that happens to be. And that's 300. The I% is the interest rate, which is 7.2%, and I should have done that up there. My apologies. So 0.072. I was thinking ahead too much. Now, here's where people get confused. PV is present value. PV stands for the principal of the loan, if you would think of it that way. Meaning, how much are you given today? You're given this money, so you're receiving it, which means that it is a positive in your account. So 175. 400. Now, you want to amortize the loan, which means you want to have nothing left on the loan in the future, which means that the future value had better be $0. You don't want anything left on the loan. We're making 12 payments a year, and so using this, we can use the TVM solver to find the payments per year. Payments per month. Just type all this in. And it's already, obviously 7.2 there. My apologies. So 7.2 for the I%. PV is 175,400. We don't know the payment. There are 12 months in a year. And then just do alpha enter for the payment. which will tell you negative 1262.158565. And again, just round this off to the nearest cent. So that means that the payments per year will be $1,262.16. Sorry, payments per month. My apologies. Good deal. Now, that really is all you have to do here. But I do want to go ahead and show you one more thing. And because let's go. Okay, so go to the App Store. And in the App Store, I want you to search for EZ Calculator. Okay, and the one that you want to have is this blue one on the right-hand side. If you see the green one, there's no reason to get the green one. Just get the blue one. And I've already downloaded it apparently, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Open, and it brings it up. Okay, whatever. Anyway, there are a whole bunch of things here. But the first one that I'm going to want to do is, do you see the one at the top left where it says Loan Calculator? It's the row 1, column 3. And that's what I'm going to click here. Now, the loan amount is the amount on the loan, which was $175,400. Good. The interest rate is like our I%, 7.2. Awesome. And then the loan terms, how many years are there? Well, just 25 years, right? And the extra payments per month, they're not making any extra payments per month, so don't worry about that. Calculate. Oh, look, it's the exact same value. But even better, something that we're going to use later on, is this button at the bottom right that says amortization. And this actually creates what's called the amortization table. And notice that on the last column, it talks about the balance. Now, the amount column here is the payments per month. And you're actually seeing the interest there as well. So the interest is how much of every payment is actually going towards the interest payment as opposed to the principal. And the principal column is the third one there. And then the balance is, of course, right here. And then notice as we go along, the balance is just slowly getting lower and lower and lower. But what's even more important is notice that the interest payments, the payment towards the interest every month is actually going down as well. And then the principal payment is going up. So the amount that you're actually putting towards the principal is actually increasing for every payment. Now this was, again, 300 payments. So if we go to the 150th payment, which is halfway through, that's only $124,088.67. Now, that's $124,603.21. That's off of a $175,000 loan. What is that? It's right around $50,000. In other words, you've only really put $50,000 towards your principal at that point. And that's after 12 and a half years. So, but notice that the next 12 and a half years, you're actually going to pay off everything else, because notice that your payments towards your principal are steadily increasing significantly. And then notice that even with 1 year left, you still owe $25,000, but almost the entire payment is going to be paid. Wait, sorry. $14,500, but the entire principal almost is going towards the principal, and so the entire payment almost is going towards the principal, and so that $14,570.29 will in fact be paid off. And there you go. Awesome. Well, just a bit of a heads up for what's about to happen. I will say though that it is easiest if you want to find the payments to use the calculator. Sorry, the EZ calculator. My apologies. And this is available on Android or Apple, so whichever one you have, go ahead and use it. Alrighty. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Have fun.